Hello. Just waiting for things to catch up here so that I can see what's going on. All right. Hopefully everyone can see me and hear me just fine. Been a little while since I've done one of these just sitting in front of my webcam live streams answering questions and whatnot. I felt like because I am sunburned, it'd be a good opportunity for people to tell me how red I look and how sunburnt I am. It's always a great opportunity for that. Anyway, yeah, I got back from VidCon earlier. Well, actually, it was last night, but I went to VidCon. Saw a few of you there, and that was cool and stuff like that. I did a panel, gaming on stage, meet and greet, and that was what was up. And I felt, like inspired to talk to you all. I don't know, because, you're around other people who make videos and stuff. You're like, I should do more video content. So here I am making high quality content, hence the title of the stream. So in any case, I've done plenty of these before. If you want to tweet at me questions, because the main chat goes by really quickly, you can do that. Also, as usual, when people do the super chat things, which you don't have to do, by the way. Don't have to do that. People just do it, but you don't have to do that. I can access questions on Twitter, and that's fine too, but people are doing it anyway. Okay. Well, we'll get into things. Angel asks, it's 12 a.m. on the East Coast. Why are you streaming now? Because I'm usually in front of my computer around this time in the evening, and it's only like 9 o'clock here. It's not past my bedtime yet. I usually go to bed around like 11:30, midnight. Actually, I've been going a little bit earlier. As of late, more like 11 p.m., which is pretty solid stuff. I can get up a little bit earlier, feel a little bit less tired, and all's well. I'm someone who cannot get up later than like 9:30. That's about my maximum, and then I just feel like I'm being a complete waste of a human. No offense to anyone else who's watching this who gets up after 9:30, but I can't do it. Emma, appreciate the kind words. Thomas, you need sunscreen like rabbits need carrots. I know that. I didn't actually anticipate getting into a situation today where I was going to be sunburned. Basically, went for a drive sort of thing that I do occasionally on Sundays. That's why I headed home last night from VidCon instead of staying the second night I had at the hotel. I go for these drives with a group of people. This time it was just me and Ian from Smosh. And we ended up just standing out in the parking lot after we finished up eating breakfast for like half an hour or so. And I think that is what caused me to get sunburnt, because it was very toasty, very sunny out today. Brandon, you're sunburned too. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you recover. And thanks for the contribution. Princess Jules, appreciate it. Mr. Pink Gem asks, why not get a girlfriend? Yes, let me just go to the grocery store and pick one up. I'll tend to that after I'm done streaming. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Can you sing Rap God as well as Mini Lad? It's called Rap God. You don't sing it, so I don't think I can sing it because it's not a song that you sing. It's a rap. But I also don't know all the lyrics. It goes really fast. I just know I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. There we go. I got another verse, another line. Jeffrey, do you just wear the same shirt all the time? No, I have many blank black t-shirts, many blank gray t-shirts, pretty much all that stuff. Adam, thank you. Minecraft VIP. Let's see. About to go get something to eat. What's a good place to get something to eat in Arizona? I don't know. Probably the sidewalk. You could throw an egg on it and it'll be an omelet over the course of like the next 10 seconds. I don't know. Go get pizza or something, because pizza's pretty good. Do you read it all? I'm very red right now. Oh, do I read? It just happened to be a conveniently timed typo for my being extremely red. What's my favorite book? Harry Potter, boy. Ain't no competing with Harry Potter. Noah, thank you. Garrett, no. Months for, oh, gotcha. Oh, you cool. I'm glad to have been of assistance, Garrett. Let's see. Cage, you got a seatbelt tan in your drop top Jeep. I was in the convertible. So I'm sure that contributed to the sunburn, but I wasn't like directly facing the sun most of the time. Whatever. Thank you for the kind words, Cray. Cody back with the messages about how I should play Ark. Cody, are you on the development team for Ark? Trying to get that sweet promo, huh? What's going on here? Or do you just really like Ark? Okay, we got a question. By the way, if you are going to do the contribution thing in Super Chat, feel free to like include a question I can answer if you want to do that. We got a couple now, though. Favorite kind of pizza? The CaptainSparklez Pizza Hut pizza, which is no longer on the Pizza Hut website as the CaptainSparklez Pizza Hut pizza, but it was it was like bacon, pepperoni, and sausage and ham and some like garlic stuffed crust and some tomato, and oh my god, it was so good. But there's another local place in LA called 800 Degrees, which is also really, really good. Ark Rose, are you going to make any new videos with Grundy? That's more on them. I'm always open to doing things, but they've kind of got their group. It seems like they are in the habit now of doing like the girlfriend and wife joint team videos, and I have my mom. But my mom has not been invited into the group, so it's maybe one day my mom will join in. Don't bother them with that. That was kind of a joke. Let's see. Mike, what is my favorite game? The last game that I got into that was like just off of YouTube for fun playing was Dota 2. I don't know if that's my favorite game. I really enjoyed the the older Call of Duties, like Call of Duty 4 and World at War. Those have a special place in my heart. So perhaps those. Trey, thanks very much. Noah, what's my favorite animal? And I also appreciate it. Favorite animal? Dude, that's such a difficult one, though. I think I usually end up saying the bush baby just because it's so freaking cute, dude. Like, go look up a bush baby, and there's no way you could ever not be like, all right, that's the cutest thing ever. Also, quokkas are pretty cute. I think we mentioned that in Trials the other day, and then Nick looked it up. Or someone looked it up. Was it Nick? I can't even remember. But I mentioned a quokka to someone the other week, and they were like, oh my god, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So I like bush babies and quokkas. You know. Okie dokie. Haha potatoes. Can your mom be an assistant chef for the next food video? I feel like we'd end up getting in an argument probably, because she'd be like, how as an adult do you not know how to do this? And I'd be like, Mom, I eat out every meal. And she'd be like, you need to learn how to cook. And I'd be like, Mom, I eat out every meal. And then I don't, maybe. I don't want to make any promises, but I do need to do another one of those cooking videos because those have been fun. And the vlog channel is like the vlogs and stuff channel. It's a perfect place to put those. So I know I need to do more. Speaking of, I meant to totally plug this at the beginning of the stream, but I dropped a new, this is a segue, stopping the questions to do some shameless self-promotion. If you're watching this and you've not listened to my new music track that I dropped yesterday, you can do that. Let me give you a little taste. I'm going to play it out of Spotify because it's on Spotify. People are asking, like, is it on such and such platform? Is it on this? Is it on this? I only link Spotify and iTunes in the description on the video, but it's on, like, Amazon and Google and every other thing. It gets automatically distributed to all the stores when I put it through the company that sends it out and does all that stuff. So it's there. Just like search it. It would just be like a pile of links if I were to put every platform's links in there, though. So, anyway, here, I'll play a little bit of it, Hopefully this doesn't get too loud. It drops for the intro right here. This is the intro. Okay, anyway, here we'll get to the actual drop for a little preview. Anyway, you can listen to that on whatever platform, but it's up on the music channel. There's a link in the description under the stream. I'm sure some of you will hate it because music is inherently subjective, and yeah. So, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. But if you think that might be of interest, then go listen to it. Also, on Friday, so this is like 48 hours ago, but I haven't mentioned it in any videos here on this channel, New Vlogs and Stuff channel video, did a Q&A session with my mom. So if you're interested in that, that's also linked in the description. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Let's resume, though. Oh, although I just really quickly in the major chat saw a question go in that I do have an answer to, which is I did hear back from Ford about can I do the full carbon, and they said that's not going to be possible. So it's probably going to end up being matte black with yellow stripes, yellow calipers, and then you can match the black and yellow California plate. So it's probably end up being that, but they were like, can't do the full carbon. Sorry, bud. Okie dokie. Sorry, I've gotten real behind here. What is your favorite laptop? Cooper asks. Oh, dude, this is a perfect question. It's like, man, just leading me in with these things. Okay, I mentioned this in Trials, but if you haven't watched Trials, maybe you didn't hear about this. Yo, big news. I'm doing an overhaul on my setup. I'll do a Vlogs and Stuff channel video on it when it's all set up, but no more desktop computer. Well, it's been ordered. I ordered a laptop, and the laptop is going to end up being my main workstation. The way I'm going to do it is I have to choose if it's going to be I don't know if the laptop screen will be my primary monitor right in the center, or if I'll do another one off to the side. But it is a 4K screen, but it's 17 inches, which is a little smaller than I'm used to for a main central monitor. Anyway, it's a powerful thing. It's a mobile 1080. I guess you can do SLI on mobile now, but the single 1080 should take care of anything just fine, especially for Minecraft and whatnot. And for Reddit videos, it shouldn't be a problem having a single 1080. Has the quad-core Intel i7, whatever the current gen is, running at like 4 gigahertz. I was like, holy hell, impressed with the storage you can get on the thing. It's got a 1 terabyte PCIe boot drive. It's got a 1 terabyte SSD for storage, and then a 1 terabyte regular moving revolving disk drive for storage as well. So 3 terabytes of storage on a laptop, which is freaking fantastic. Let me think, what else do we have in there that's important? 32 gigs of RAM. And those are the important things for the most part. It does have a 4K screen on it. And I'm like, dude, it's going to be so good, though, especially for music. Because, like, what if I ever wanted to just work on music somewhere else? Like, you just go outside on the deck, listen via headphones, travel, work on music on a plane. If I wanted to, if ever I end up going on a vacation ever, I could be sitting on a beach, trying not to get sand on a laptop, so maybe that's not the best idea, but sitting on a patio overlooking the beach, tropical place, headphones in. I feel like I have to do that at some point. I just have to do it just to say that I've done it. I have to get the laptop, go somewhere tropical, freaking summer right now, and just work on music on a goddamn tropical beach, work on some kind of like really tropical housey song. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I feel like that'd be great to do. But anyway, that way I will have everything on this one thing that I can either have plugged into. It'll have a DisplayPort cable coming out of it, power cable, and a USB cable that'll go into a USB hub. And so when I'm home and I'm using it, which will be most of the time, it'll just be plugged into those 3 things on the laptop stand. When I need to go, I just unplug it, take my stuff, and I got a laptop backpack that's still coming in the mail. But I'm actually stoked. It's been something I've been interested in trying out for a while, and I hope it works. I think it should. Theoretically, it should be great, but it should be sick. And then also, like, it makes it easier if I did travel, then I'd have a laptop that's like capable of, like me, I can film vlogs while I'm away, get all the footage onto the laptop. Hopefully the internet will still be quality enough to where I can upload it so that it's edited by like my Internet Purge highlights and all that stuff. He does the vlog channel stuff. But God forbid I would have my editing software on it. I could edit something and upload it myself from my end if the internet wasn't good enough to upload all the raw files. It's a lot of good stuff. All that good stuff. People who have come since the beginning are asking if I'm sunburnt. I went over that like for quite an extended period of time at the beginning, but yes, quite sunburnt. Quite sunburnt indeed. So anyway, Cooper, you brought a lot on with that question about favorite laptop. Hopefully my favorite laptop will be the one that I just ordered. Okay. Shadowverse, what's the difference between Super and Twitter chat? Well, I guess the difference is that they're different platforms. One is YouTube and one is Twitter. Also, I guess because people are contributing the dollar amounts, I feel like I kind of feel obligated to answer the questions that pop up in Super Chat. I swear, I don't like purposefully only restrict it to this. If Super Chats stop coming in, I will answer on Twitter. But it just, yeah, anyway. Cray Johnson, what is your favorite Minecraft mod pack? I'm trying to think. What could it be? The original Ultra Modded Survival mod pack that I put together myself was pretty nifty. You know, it was cool. Nathan just got home from VidCon. Didn't get to meet you. Had a great time, though. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to meet. Maybe next year. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now in Southern California. I don't know. Like, if I hated it and desperately wanted to move somewhere else, I could, I suppose. Especially with this new laptop situation, I could move anywhere as soon as I get that. But I like Southern California. It's great. So I don't really have any desire to move anywhere. Maybe at some point in my life, I'll just get this itch. Like, I've been in Southern California my entire life. I need to escape. But for now, not so much. Ryan, let's see. Just wanted to say you watched UMS. Do you plan on doing any videos for Call of Duty World War II? Maybe. I don't know if... Maybe it'll be the return of Pros Don't Talk Shit. Maybe I'll have 4 channels, 4 active channels. We'll have CaptainSparklez. We'll have the freaking Marin Music. We'll have Jordan Marin, the vlog and stuff channel. We'll have Pros Don't Talk Shit. I'll create an entire TV network of different channels of myself. Pretty cool. Tanner Williams, how big is your PP? Yep, that's a great question. It's a great question that you will continue to have to ask and me not answer. Oh, God, there are a lot of things. Oh, my God, there's so many things. Jesus. Johnny, thank you for the sponsor. By the way, yeah, YouTube has this thing. It's called sponsoring, which is the same as subscribing on Twitch, which is different from subscribing on YouTube. So much lingo to go back and forth with. But it's like the $5 a month thing, and you get a badge and chat and things of that nature and whatnot. So, yeah. Spencer, appreciate the contribution. And thanks for watching. Do you have anything special planned for the channel in the near future? I mean, define special. I guess working on music videos is always ends up being a special thing. That's about it for now. As far as what I'm aware of that would be special and stuff. But yeah, the next big music video that I'm working on with the usual music video crowd is my own song production. So that'll be the first one of those, and we'll see how that goes. Mega Munchie, are you interested in the new Call of Duty or Destiny 2? I guess I already addressed the new Call of Duty. Destiny 2, I'm not sure. I'd be more inclined for the new Call of Duty. Maybe Call of Duty would be better as like some live streams or something of the sort. That could work well, perhaps, because Jesus Christ, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, but did someone really do a freaking $200 thing in Super Chat? What the hell, dude? The heck? Are you like? I hope you didn't typo that, because that would be bad. I hope you didn't mean to like do 20 or 2 and end up 200. Okay, well, I have some catching up, and then we'll reach that. And yep. All right, but one moment. Yeah, one moment. Okay. Thomas, if you could visit anywhere, where would it be and why? I have some a list of things to do. Like, I want to do Dubai. Dubai is on my list of places to go. That's been for a long time, and I just like don't travel anywhere. Let's see. I think eventually I'd like to go someplace in Australia. You guys can let me know what the best place is. Do I go to Sydney? Do I go to Melbourne? Do I go to somewhere else? Those are the main two cities. And I know other cities in Australia. Or maybe I go to New Zealand. New Zealand has some nice scenic Lord of the Rings kind of places. I'd love to go to Tokyo, which I meant to do at some point in, well, it was supposed to happen last year, but then it didn't. But I like to go there at some point. I'd like to go to like Shanghai at some point. I like to go a lot of places. Cool places to go to and stuff like that. Yep. Pink Gem, plan to play another server series. I mean, we have Zine at Jesus Christ. Someone did a 50. Are you do not mean to do $5? Like, I just want to clarify, if you are not aware, I do have a Ferrari and the Ford GT is on order. So, like, I just want to be sure that you're aware of that's my disclaimer. Okay? That's my disclaimer. I mean, if you like really want to buy me my Ford GT, like, I guess, okay, that's a lot, but I just want to make sure. But yeah, okay, I'm not saying that as like a bragging thing. I just want to make sure that people aren't doing things they shouldn't do. So that's all. Okay. Anyway, continuing. Let's see. So anyway, there's Sky Factory going on, and that's the thing. I don't know if there will be like another Trollcraft or something like that, which coincidentally is the next question in the super chat and stuff like that, which is news on Mionite Season 3 or Trollcraft Season 2. So a Mionite 3 is like just not a thing. It's just not really a thing. Like, it's just not a thing. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel like it's been said quite a few times to where it's just like, it's not a thing. And it was not my decision. A lot of factors go into that from other people's ends, but it's not like my thing is all. Admittedly, like, I don't know that I would actually ever be able to go back to doing 2 hours daily streams. But I mean, if something came up to where it was like, you can just do it like twice a week or something, then cool. But again, that's me on my end. And it's not happening. It's not a thing. Trollcraft Season 2 though, I don't know. Like I said, it seems like they have their like girlfriend wife joint thing that they're doing right now, which had some trolling involved. I don't know if there will be a Trollcraft Season 2. Trollcraft Season 2 is like an I don't know. It's not a yes, it's not a no. Whereas Mionite Season 3 is like it's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Okay, what's one superpower you would pick and why? I mean, flying is kind of the go-to. Can I combine, like, flying invisibly? Like, combine multiple superpowers into one? But if it's just one, and flying, it's just the easy one. Or invincibility to, like, bullets and stuff. Like, that'd be a good one. To just kind of be invulnerable, that'd be good, too. Like, the Luke Cage kind of deal. So either flying or just, being invulnerable. Wait, hold on 1 second. All right. Let's see. I can't really read or pronounce your name. OQSSRJFNS. How do you remember your username? Because it's basically a password. Let's see. All right. Sorry, 1 second. Okie dokie. What are your thoughts on North Dakota? I don't know. It's a place. I've never been to it before, but it seems like a place. I don't know if I'll ever end up there, but yeah. Actually, my cousin did some work on like the oil fields in North Dakota, so that is a thing. Speaking of Arizona, any plans on meet and greets there? Good drive for your cars to stretch their legs. That's FFA2 drama check. I have no plans. Also, definitely right now, no plans to go to Arizona because it's like 120 degrees, and I don't feel like actually melting when I walk outside. Yeah. So let's see. But maybe one day. I just can't make any commitments at the moment. Adam, your favorite video of mine was the penis talk video. That's like that video right there is why I will likely never, ever be able to run for a political office, because I can just imagine, Jardon 2032, the campaign, it's underway, going into the debate. And then the moderator brings up in the debate, back in 2010 or 11 or whenever it was, you made a video on YouTube called Penis Talk, in which you and some friends were browsing very inappropriate. Well, I wasn't. Your friends were browsing a very inappropriate forum, and you were all talking about it together in a video. And we're concerned that our future commander-in-chief probably shouldn't ever have done this, ever. And I'll be like, yeah, but it was good quality content. Yeah, that video. Anyway, it was actually a funny video, but if you are younger than an age, you don't need to watch it. I mean, it has no inappropriate visuals. It's just mature subject matter is all. JTech, Moose, cool. Trey, play Overwatch with Nick. Has Nick played Overwatch? I don't even know, man. I don't own Overwatch. I've only played it at other people's houses. Let's see. KSI DeMongo, appreciate the contribution. Bayard White, that kissy moith with the music though, lol. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry if I'm missing something. Maybe I should know what that means. Let's see. Just came from watching season 2 of My Night. I'm glad that you've been enjoying rewatching. Have I ever played Mass Effect? I have not ever touched it. Lazy Bones, are you planning on trying music other than techno? I don't actually make techno. Techno is like a subgenre of electronic. Electronic is sort of the all-encompassing word for everything. But not necessarily. I mean, I don't have any talent, so I'm going to stick to virtual instruments on my computer. So currently, no plans of branching out from there. But like the song that I'm making for the next music video that's my own production is a little bit more poppy, a little bit. So I guess that's not quite, but electronic and pop are kind of blending together at this point. I don't even know, freaking genres, whatever, dude. Narcy, my 94 Civic bangs on your Ferrari. I mean, I'm sure there's some 94 Civics out there that are modded to hell that can just destroy my Ferrari in a drag race, by all means. I don't doubt that. Johnny, thanks for the kind words. Would you ever consider living outside of LA? I would never rule it out, but for now, it's certainly not something on the agenda. Adrian, would you ever do a live 50-50 on Reddit? That is going to be a very firm no, because I don't feel like having my channel terminated when I end up on something that's not YouTube safe. Very not YouTube safe. Black Stealth, consider the R8 Spider over the 458, naturally aspirated V10. Not really. I prefer the exterior design of the 458 quite a bit to the R8 Spider. So I guess that's a big element to it. I know that the newest generation R8 Spider, it will monster the 458 on a track. 458 is a previous generation car at this point, though, so you're not like looking at track times compared to new models. I just like the 458. That's all I can say. It's not the fastest car at this point by any means, but it is a very enjoyable one. Yeah, that's all. Also, the R8 is basically a Huracan, just a little cheaper. So it's a good car. It's a good car. There's a message retracted for $2. So I don't know who did that. Oh God, no, it freaking went down more. Don't do that. Oh God. Afro, What's one superpower? That's the same one, which is the flying. Joshua, we got a new sponsor thing up in here. Pretty cool. Thanks, Joshua. Thomas just got a super chat and didn't show up. Help. I don't know. It showed up for me. We're here. Hovsep just saying hi. What's up? This is okay. So I finally caught up to Spencer, who actually did 200. I don't know if that was a typo. I hope it wasn't a typo, because if it was, I feel really badly. But Spencer, thank you for that. I'll go get myself a massage or something, because I enjoy getting massages. And don't go and turn that into something that it isn't. It's just it's a massage. Massages are great. Best of luck with your basic training, though. I hope it goes well, and thank you so much for watching. Brisket, I appreciate the kind words. Thanks so much. Jacob, thank you. No text to go along with that one. And Infinity Void with a 50. Okay, I hope that wasn't supposed to be like $5 and you did 50 instead, but thank you very much. That's very generous of you. I'm glad to be able to assist with that sort of thing. And do I ever look back on old videos to see how far I come? Not often, because I actually very much don't like to watch my old videos because I think they're bad. Old music videos occasionally, but old videos that like I am in my face, I'm like, oh. I'm sure when I'm 50 or something, I'll look back and then I'll just be depressed because I'm like, God damn, I'm old now. And look at what I used to be when I was young. But currently, I'm not far enough to be able to look back in nostalgia, and instead I'm just like, ew, that's not good. Gannon, how do you keep yourself motivated? That's a good question. I just always enjoy working on things, and so I guess it's less about needing to be motivated by any particular distant goal, although cars are a good one. But more so, I always feel the need to be productive in some way, shape, or form. Just it's kind of how I am, and I don't know why that is exactly. But if I'm not working on something, I'm like, this is not good. I have to be productive. So that's why vacation is also hard for me, is because I feel like I'm not being productive. It might be relaxing and I'm not doing anything, but the problem is I'm not doing anything. So at least if I was vlogging it, I feel like there'd be an aim to my expedition. So I have to do that. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Scotty, I appreciate the recommendation on a laptop, but I have already ordered it. So there is no going back. But it should be a good one, regardless. Captain Ty, got a laptop set up for your gaming channel. Cool stuff. What do I use for video editing? I don't do too much regular editing myself, but sometimes, like, if I get behind and it's the weekend and a video needs to go up, I'll edit something and get it up in Premiere, usually. Adrian, very generous of you. Have I ever had a near jail experience? No, I've not. I'm a pretty vanilla, law-abiding citizen. What can I say? I've also never been like around another situation where other people were doing something bad that I was too close to. So, yeah. No, I'd like to think it'll stay that way. I guess you never know where things go in life, but yeah, I'd like to think I'm pretty good at not doing bad things. I am Dean. What kind of mic do I use? This is an Audio-Technica AT2035, and I chose it because some other people recommended it at the time. I think Gassy Mexican being the primary one. Isaac Omen, are you sub to Youngtown? I don't know what that is, so no. Randomized Jacob, if I come to Australia, the Gold Coast is relaxing. Sydney and Melbourne are pretty cool. Tasmania has some of the best roads in the world. All right, so if I want to rent a car, that'd be a cool place to go. Sounds cool. Thanks for the advice on that one. If I'm ever in Australia or going to Australia, I'll keep it in mind. Neos Bolt, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate it. Let's see. Jennifer, congratulations on the impending marriage. How do I not have a girlfriend? Probably because I am as red as a tomato right now. If I could learn to do anything, what would it be? I'd love to learn to speak another language. Honestly, I'd probably go with Chinese just because there are a lot of people in the world who speak Chinese, and it seems like it'd be, especially with so much tech stuff going on out of China. I feel like it'd be a kind of advantageous thing to be able to speak both Chinese and English if there was ever any opportunities for, doing stuff in China, But I don't know if I will ever actually have an opportunity to learn it or invest the time to learn it. But that's something that comes to mind of if I could do anything within reason, I assume. Let's see. How did you and Nick meet? It was by proxy through St. Andrews like 7 years ago at this point. He and Mark were invited into some games that we were playing together just as like a group. And that's how we met, playing the games with Adam and Mark and Nick. Let's see. I have seen okay. I don't know what that message is. I don't know what the moral of that message is, but thank you for the contribution. OQSSRJFNS. FFA2 Drama Trick. Northern Arizona has better weather than LA. Oh God, I scrolled down too far. You just moved to Northern Arizona from Southern California, but it couldn't have better weather than LA. Is the thing. It couldn't. Maybe it's cooler than like Phoenix and stuff, but it couldn't have. Could it? I don't know. I don't know Arizona. I've never been to Arizona. Thank you, Magical Pieman, for the sponsor. Appreciate it very much. AJ, will I try Call of Duty World War II? I answered earlier, but yeah, I'm planning on it. I've heard very good things so far. I didn't end up like setting something up at E3 to be able to play it. I'm sure I could have had I gone out of my way and wanted to. I just didn't even think to. Hey, Jordan, know of a way to make headphones last. I don't know. Don't let pets eat the cable. Try not to roll your chair over the cable as much as possible. I've had these things for like 8.5, 9 years almost. Occasionally, it does have a loose wire. Like if the cable moves around a certain way, it'll cut out some of the frequencies. So I do need to get a new one, but also I have sentimental value. I should like frame these things and put them on my wall. Magical Pie Men Games. Any chance you could say pink fluffy unicorns? Pink fluffy unicorns. There you go. Hunter, do I take my cars out on the tracks or just drive them in traffic? There is a gray area in the middle of those, which is open roads, open public roads. It's not just tracks or traffic. And no, I try to avoid traffic at all costs. I have not tracked one of my own personal cars as of yet. I've only driven other people's or rental cars on tracks. When I get the Ford, though, I think there will be some owner events, so I'll probably end up doing it with those. And also, we'll see if there might be a way that I can drive on thermal, which is out near Palm Springs. I went there for the Michelin event, but like take my own car to thermal. Perhaps a way that might end up being possible, but I'm not counting on it. But if that does pan out, then yeah, for sure. Trey, my AC unit is broke. It's 92 in Florida. Here's $2. I hope that $2 wouldn't have gone and fixed your AC unit. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds unpleasant. Also, Florida humidity, man. Bryant Ma, what's the Toyota Corolla you talked about before? It's not actually a Toyota Corolla. It's a McLaren. But I made a joke video when I showed people the McLaren that I called it a Toyota Corolla among other things, and it's just a joke that kind of stayed around. Let's see, that Covenant dude, did you hear about what happened with the Anita Sarkeesian panel? No, I have no idea. I assume that was like a VidCon thing. I have not heard anything about it whatsoever, so I can't really answer the what are your thoughts portion of it. Let's see. Cameron, thank you for the kind words. And you also like Marshmallow in the Office. Sounds like a couple good things to like. Also, yeah, I recently just completely finished The Office like a few weeks ago. It's very sad because there's a lot of good content, a lot of really quality content, like this stream, which is also quality content. Yeah, but maybe I'll rewatch it at some point. You should do, Colin says you should do Maya Night, but with a new team, but then it wouldn't really be Maya Night. So, yeah. I think we just got to lay that one to rest. We're falling through the void forever. And that's that. Alyssa Beauty. Thanks so much. Appreciate the kind words. And Modern Warfare. Wait, do you mean Call of Duty World War II or like the old COD 4 Modern Warfare? We'll see. Maybe I'll end up being Call of Duty channel once again, folks. November. Everything comes full circle. All right, King of the Fallen, favorite game. I think I answered this earlier, but like Dota 2 is the last one I got really into that was just not for recording. But then Call of Duty 4 and World at War were also some good ones. Ethan, can you still rap like the first Revenge? I mean, yeah, I can still rap poorly. That's definitely something in my repertoire of talents, or lack thereof, is rapping poorly. Wait, what was it? Dig up diamonds and craft those diamonds and something. God dang it. I feel like I should remember all the lyrics off the top of my head, but I don't. Dig up diamonds, craft those diamonds. Something USO MLG Pro, that sword is like, shoot. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Let's see. What's your favorite video of yourself? The My Brand video is a pretty good one. If we're talking about, like, when you say favorite video of yourself, I envision just me being right there, and the My Brand video is pretty good for that. Yeah. Let's see. Any advice for aspiring YouTubers, music producers? A slimy slug is invading your base asks. Well, I'm a bad person to give advice for music producers because I'm a beginner myself. So, yeah, I shouldn't give advice there until I'm better. But aspiring just YouTubers in general, just have fun, try to put a unique twist on things, make friends, collaborate. Yeah, just enjoy what you're doing, have fun at it. And that way, if it doesn't amount to fame and fortune and all the stuff that I'm sure a lot of people start making videos for these days, you still had fun. Let's see. Jared, have you ever driven a Nissan 370Z? I have not. I don't even know if I've never been in any Nissan Z car ever. Never been in it, let alone drive it. Conflict Uprising. Know how to make old headsets last longer. Trying to make mine last till the next payday. I mean, I don't know what the issue is with your current headset, so I have a hard time being able to answer the question without knowing what the issue is. Also, I'm not an electrical engineer, so yeah. I wish I had a better response for you there, but again, probably just try not to step on the cable and then stand up and do stuff that way, or throw them, or don't put them in water. Don't step on them. Don't throw them off a cliff. Don't drive over them in your car. Don't throw it in a blender. Probably don't, put it in a freezer. Don't throw it in the microwave. Don't throw it in a pot of boiling water. Just among some other things. Don't put it out in the rain. Yeah. Let's see. Those are my responses for how to make a headset last. OQSSRJFNS. I'll just call you password username. You lied, and that's why you're getting very personal here. All right. Okay. I mean, you'll get some luck. Everyone does at some point. Minecraft VIP. Once I hit 10 million, what would I do for my users? You mean subscribers? Pick a sub and have them come hang out with you for a day. Yeah, I have like this sort of like a kind of separation between, like a privacy barrier, to where I don't know if I'd be comfortable with doing something like that. But yeah, I don't have anything planned at the moment. If I do come up with something, then cool. But maybe I'll just disappoint everyone. I'll hit 10 million. I'll make a video and be like, hey, everybody, thanks for 10 million. I appreciate it. And they'll be like, wow, that's it. That's all we get. I hate you. And then I go to 0. By the way, speaking of 10 million, though, if you're watching this and you are not currently subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so, because then we'll get a little bit closer, because we're very close. We've been close for a while, but we're very close. And if you want to get us closer, you can subscribe now if you're not already. Also, speaking of subscribing to things, if you are not subscribed to the Vlogs and Stuff channel and you like that sort of content, you could subscribe to that. The link to the latest video is in the description. And if you like music, electronic music, and you want to get a flow of good content there, you can subscribe to the Marin Music channel. Link to the latest upload in the description, which also happens to be one of my own productions. You know, hey, cool. Let's see. Afro, thought process dropping out of college for YouTube. I was frustrated with school. I'd never been a fan of school. I'd always done well at school. But YouTube started going pretty strong at the time, and it was by no means like and I'm just going to drop out and see if I can make it work from nothing. It was I'm already doing well enough that it's beyond what I would likely, at least financially, be getting in a out of school job. So let's just see where this goes, and if I can go back to school, then cool. Or if I need to go back to school, then cool. Jared, thank you for the kind words, and good luck with your channel, my man. Princess Sparkles, let's see. You went to the gym and you saw me leaving. Are you sure? Okay. That cool. I didn't see anyone trying to say hi to me today or in the last few days, but yeah, cool. Drew, thank you very much for the kind words on my new track. I appreciate that you liked it. Glad you liked it. Let's see. Is there a country that I'd like to visit? I would like to go to Sweden at some point, as you said that is your country of choice for visiting. But like I said, Tokyo, Dubai, somewhere in Australia. I don't know, dude. There's so many places. I'd like to just go everywhere at some point. You know, everywhere would be pretty cool. Let's see. Rink. Has my mom ever listened to my music? I've sent her clips of music. I just feel more self-conscious when it's like videos that I am in person, but music I'm happy to share. So yeah, she's heard some of it. Let's see. Starting college in the fall. Any advice? As someone who dropped out of school, I'm probably bad to give advice on going to it, but try to do something that you're interested in. Granted, general education requirements are the dumbest goddamn stupid thing on the planet. It's like, here, pay $30,000 to $50,000 if you're going to like a state versus private school. And also, by the way, like 66% of your classes that you're going to take the first 2 years, yeah, they have nothing to do with what you're actually interested in with your major. No, you gotta just take some, you know, if you want to do a chemical engineering major, oh no, you still got to take some art history. You got to take some world history. You got to take some English class, some writing, something. Writing is a very valuable skill to have. So I'll give that some leeway. Oh, you got to take some Spanish. Oh, you got to take some this and this. It's like, I'm paying a lot of money. Can we just get to the point here and learn the stuff that actually matters? I'm sorry, but identifying what year this frickin' painting was painted in is not going to help me be able to figure out how I'm going to work for an oil company, all right? It's not. Sorry, I got into a rant there. But my advice for school is stay in it unless you have a very, very substantially strong other thing going on at the same time. Yeah. But that said, do your best. Try to enjoy your things. And yes, try to enjoy it. That's all. Let's see. Rachel, thank you for the kind words. Will I come to Texas anytime soon? I have no plans at the moment, but if maybe South by Southwest next year if I end up going, but I don't know for sure. I feel like if I'm ever going to do traveling at this point, it's going to be for vacation that I vlog on. I don't know. Genzu, any plans for another single-player Minecraft series? Not to my knowledge at the moment. I feel like I'm inclined to make the multiplayer at this point. Let's see. Xenon, in Arizona, you can walk outside, feel the air, burn your skin. It's pretty lit. I guess that's one actual applicable use of the phrase lit. Pretty good. Shane, what would be a good car for my first ride? I mean, it depends on your budget, assuming that you're just looking for something extremely cheap. I don't know what I actually don't know what is extremely cheap in your budget. A good car would be, I don't know, like an old Toyota Corolla or something. It'd be a pretty good bet for you if you're just looking for a reliable car that's not going to be too expensive. Old Corolla, I'd say go with that. I know I'm biased. I have a Toyota Corolla myself, Super Sports Edition. But Blue Smurf, what program do you use to make music on Windows? FL Studio. Let's see. ML Geezer, knowing your PC specs worth $2 to me. One of my PC specs. My current one, which is going to be irrelevant in like a week when the new laptop comes in. But the current one is dual 1080s, 32 gigs of RAM, 5 terabytes of storage with a 1 terabyte SSD. So it's 4 terabyte storage drive, 1 terabyte SSD boot. It has a hex core, whatever last gen Intel processor, was current gen when I got it. And those are the major things to it. But it's going to be not relevant when I get the laptop, which I went over the specs earlier. You can rewind the stream and see that, but I don't want to like revisit all of it. Ben, you should make a satirical animation that addresses Finite Season 3 questions. And I feel like that make people upset. I just leave it be. Yeet. Do a collab with Jonathan Young. His voice is amazing. I'm not familiar with who that is, but yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Afro, what is your max bench press, deadlift, and squat? I have actually not. I've never maxed a deadlift. I've never maxed a squat. And the last time I maxed a bench press was like a year ago. And what my max bench press was at that point for 1, I can now do for like 8. But the thing is, yeah, so I just don't like to give the numbers because everyone's going to be like, I'm 13 and I do like 5 times that amount for 20 reps. So you are such a loser who's so weak. But okay, so the max that I have gone for bench is like 225 for 8. Deadlifts scare me, and so my deadlifts are just garbage, and I haven't even been able to deadlift in like 2 months because I'm pretty sure I stress fractured a rib in the back because I maxed out my like what I could do for 10 on deadlifts, and then I was like the next morning, oh, it kind of hurts to breathe. Ow. All right, that's a bummer. And then I tried deadlifting again, and I was like, oh, this is bad. Okay. Well, that's not good. So anyway, bench like 225 for 8 on a good day. And then for squat, I've gone to, let me calculate because I just go by plates, 265 for 8. So again, I'm sure that a lot of 12-year-olds in chat are going to be like, I'm done with way more weight than that on all my stuff. And I'm like, that's good for you. It's good for you. I just am also a lot smaller than a lot of people. And so therefore, I'd like to think that my body weight, body size to like weight of the exercise ratio is decent enough. So anyway. Let's see. I am Dean. What is in between your mic and computer? My audio interface, Line 6 UX2. Oh wow, Zine! contributing. Fight me in parkour, noob. Yeah, dude, you got a freaking rematch. You want to do some 10-minute parkour? You said you played all those maps like multiple times now for practice. You want to fight me at 10-minute parkour? I got you. Let's do it. Let's freaking 10-minute parkour it up, dog. Let's see. Charisma Beeves just wanted to say thank you. Well, I very much appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos and stuff. Thanks for the kind words. Master Griefs, can I go into more detail on how I make my voice higher with Pod Farm? It's basically it is Zine's now messaging me in Skype saying he'll 10-minute parkour me. Shoot, where is Pod Farm? Hold on. Wait a minute. What in the world? Am I about to blow out your eardrums? How are you guys hearing me? Okay, I just realized I was doing this without my audio interface on. What? Did you guys have your volume turned up way high and did I just blow out all of your eardrums? Because usually you can't hear anything if I don't have my audio interface plugged in or turned on. Oh, well, okay. That's interesting. Hopefully I didn't just make all you go deaf. Oh, okay. You'd say I sounded fine. Huh? What do you know? Cool. All right. Yeah, usually what happens is that if I'm using my mic without... It's called Pod Farm. That's the program that I have to have on in order to turn on the bender. This thing.
How do I make my voice go higher? Like this.
Or lower, like this. Or I can just
swivel the knob around. But basically,
it's an addition.
it's like the power
pack for Pod Farm.
And you can do this.
And you add the bender, and then you just
turn the position, and then that's that.
And then you annoy the hell out of
everyone. Sorry, guys. I was just doing it to answer the question. But I figured that was some quality content right there. Super quality content. Anywho, yeah, the Guard Tom voice. Right. That. Okay, let's see. Video output low. What are you talking about? Video output low. I have no problems with video output. YouTube is not receiving. It's giving me like an error thing at the top of my thing, and I don't know why. Whatever. Hopefully you can still see what's going on. Let's see. There is a streaming series going on called Mayanite Awakening. What do you mean? I'm not. There's no Mayanite. Mayanite is not at Mayanite Awakening on. Is this like not? So it's not like us doing Mayanite. It's like someone else doing Mayanite. I'm confused. I do not know what that is. But anywho, Brandon Hamilton. Let's see. Keep up with 90% of the stuff I put out every day, but sometimes you wish there was more. And it's hard for me to make more than I currently do because there's a lot of stuff. The 2 videos a day on the main channel here. Then I try to do 1 a week if possible on the vlog channel, plus like 2 to 3 a week ideally on Marin Music. So it's quite a few things to try to keep up with, and then other projects outside and stuff like that. Thank you, CCat Video Games, for the kind words. Appreciate it. Creativity and Chaos. Thanks for the sponsor. Very much appreciated. And CCat Video Games, there you go. There's your shout out. And I'm not joined any like Discord things, so I don't think so. But yeah, let you know if it changes. Ultra Noob, Russian accent, please, pretty please. There you have it. Afro asks a favorite alcoholic / non-alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic, I like a buttery nipple, which is Bailey's and butterscotch schnapps, and it's very good, and nobody ever has butterscotch schnapps, so I very rarely get to have it. I could get it and make it myself, but yeah. Anyway, non-alcoholic, I love Ramune, little Japanese marble sodas. They're so good. Samuel, I should do a Let's Play of Roller Coaster Tycoon or Parkitect. Dude, I played Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was really young, and everyone ended up pooping their pants on the sidewalk. That was my Roller Coaster Tycoon experience. Very unsatisfied guess. And I was trying. I was like, God damn, I can't put enough bathrooms in. They're all pooping their pants all over the place. Shit. Literally. Oh, I hope people like my park. God dang it. They're dying on roller coasters. Shoot. Anyway. Yeah, let's see. Suga Gaming, thank you for the kind words. I should do more grindy type stuff on Twitch and upload it to YouTube. I mean, I just reserve it for streams in general. So whether the stream's here or on Twitch or what have you. Yeah, I've been enjoying doing just these talking streams though. Let's see. Zella Oh My, I appreciate the kind words. Princess Sparkles, My Night Awakening is a fan-made streaming series. Okay. I don't know that I would take part just because I think My Night is not a thing at this point for us, but yeah. Anywho, but good, best of luck with the thing. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Master Griefs, thank you very much for the sponsor. And Casey, appreciate the kind words. Let's see. Yeah, that's very generous of you. Okay, wow, I hit the end of the super chat. Man, oh man, that was a lot of stuff. Yes, sir. Okie dokie. Let's hear. I'll do some Twitter real quick because there have been a lot of tweets at me. And then I've been talking for an hour, so I might wind things down. Let's see. Let's see what we have on Twitter. If you could do one thing to make a difference on the earth, what would it be? Lane asks on Twitter. I mean, maybe if I ever got to a point where I achieved I was comfortable having achieved what I set out to achieve in terms of YouTube and music and all that stuff, then maybe I would go and try to pursue something in sustainable energy or like space exploration or something. Maybe I'd just go be Elon Musk 2.0. That's unlikely, but yeah, anywho. But that'd be a cool thing to work on. But currently, obviously, I'm doing the YouTube and music and all that stuff. Mr. Caflos asks, you're going to play Friday the 13th with other people? I haven't even tried the Friday the 13th game, but if I was ever invited into a recording session, then perhaps. Let's see. Spencer tweeted at me saying the 200 was not a typo. That's thanks, man. It's pretty gnarly, dude. It's pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Let's see. Getting some advice on my sunburn. Take a really cold shower at least twice a day and then put on some aloe. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Just maybe some skin cancer later on or something like that. Let's see. I'm being asked, am I sick? Nope. Just sunburned. But I could use a drink. Let's see. Since I've been in one of the Odd Ones Out videos, can he be in one of mine? Yeah, dude, I ran into him at VidCon quite a bit. And so he will be in the blog that goes up for VidCon in the next few days. So, yeah, he will be in one of my videos, you know? It will be cool. Yeah, he's killing it, dude. He has surpassed Senpai. If I was Senpai, he is now beyond Senpai. He's like my Senpai now. It's crazy. Let's see. Try to find some other questions on the Twitter. Why are so many people spamming the same question about my mom listening to my music? That's weird. I'm confused. And everyone's starting college in the fall at the same time. I'm so confused. Michael, have I ever thought of a Nissan GTR? A long time ago, but not since then. So, yeah. Excuse me. Do more subreddits. I do plan on doing so. Am I feeling okay? I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. Okay, I feel like, we've gotten a few more super chat things that I have to catch up on. Creativity and chaos. Don't be insecure about sharing your fitness achievements. Let's see. I mean, I guess I don't feel the need to share the numbers and stuff because the numbers themselves aren't impressive. For people who are just going for numbers, if you just eat lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lift lots and lots and lots and lots and lots, it'll enable you to like build a lot more muscle that will allow you to lift more. That is not my goal. My goal is to be more lean and defined, which means not having that amount of muscle to do bigger lifts, which is why it's like, it's not really impressive to share my numbers. More impressive possibly to share body weight related things like one arm pull-ups, that sort of stuff. But I appreciate the kind words anyway. Let's see. Tim David, what book did your mom write? I don't think she wrote a book. What are you talking? Where did you get that information that she wrote a book? I'm confused. I do not know. On top of my head, maybe I'm forgetting something, but I don't think she wrote a book. Did she say she wrote a book in the Q&A video? Oh God, now I feel dumb. I'm a terrible son. Let's see. As a viewer, I feel like your channel suffers this major thunderstorm subscriber burn, and I sometimes do as well. As a YouTube creator, what's your perspective? Are you saying sorry, you mean like subscriber burn is in people unsubscribing, or you feel burned, or is this a play on words on my being sunburned? I'm not sure exactly. I mean, as far as people unsubscribing, yeah, if you have an older channel, inevitably, if you've built up a large base over the years, there are going to be people unsubscribing. That's just kind of the way it is. Because like over the course of 7.5 years, people are, I guess it's been 7 years now on this particular channel. There are going to be people whose interests change. And the further you go, the more that people will be unsubscribing. So, yeah, it's just a thing. That you got. It's just nature of the game. Let's see. I don't know what my perspective on the matter is. You just got to keep making content you think is interesting, and see if people like it or not. That's all you can do. Let's see. Dogs Gone Wild. Dress up as a cat, drift, and talk about death. What does that mean? I don't know. Drew, this stream is popping for sure. Let's see. Tech Dude. Could I do a very detailed tech spec video covering my entire YouTube office setup? I feel like I've done one of those before, but I'll do another one on the Vlogs and Stuff channel once the new laptop setup is all done. So yeah. CCAT video games. I don't subscribe to random channels for the sake of subscribing, but I do wish you the best on your YouTube endeavors and whatnot, and I appreciate the contribution, but yeah, it's just not a thing that I really do. Let's see. Jelly Cloud and Casey Hodson, thank you for the sponsors. Very much appreciated and stuff like that. All right. Let's see. Dogs Gone Wild. All things you've done before. Oh, right. I did the cat thing for the Fine Brothers thing. I've never drifted, though. Or is a cat drift one noun? Or dress up as a cat, comma, drift, like drift in a car, comma, talk about death. That's weird. Okay. Samuel, I answered this earlier, but no, exposed carbon is not going to be a possibility, sadly. What are my feelings on the old Ford GT? I haven't actually driven one, but cool car. I wanted it when it came out, but I was 13 years old, so couldn't really get one. Wasn't a possibility. but it pretty cool also. But if we're talking about the old, the GT40, yeah, those are real cool, but they're also like $10 million. So yeah, that's a little bit out of the budget. Okay, let's see. A couple more. Jesus Christ, why are people spamming me with this one question? That's obnoxious. What in the world is this spamming of this one question? Would you rather go fight another Chaos Dragon right now or hop on a plane and travel? Probably go fight another Chaos Dragon because I don't have videos backed up to go traveling right now. Planning to make any more shoes? No plans at the moment, but I did see a couple people wearing them at VidCon, which is very cool. I have mine over that I used to walk out onto the pool deck. So yeah. Can you give away your old PC? See, that's not really a thing that I can do because I'm too paranoid about, even if I removed the hard drives, I'm still far too paranoid about giving away something like that. I'd actually probably rather smash it with a sledgehammer than give it away. And that's not just because I'm an asshole. It's just because I'm a little bit too worried about any sensitive data. So that's why that's a no-go from me. Let's see. Are you a fan of classic Camaros at all? I do think they look pretty cool, but I've never been in one at all. So I couldn't tell you how they handle or drive or sound or anything like that. Let's see. Dogs on a Wild, MC Story, and Game Lab. I gotcha. Now I recall what you're talking about. Right. Jellycloud asks, why are you live? Why not, though? Felt like talking to people. Casey, you see a trailer for a Baby Driver movie coming out. And what movies do you like to watch? Baby Driver. Baby Driver. No, I don't think I've seen something for Baby Driver. Let me see. Nope. No idea. No idea at all. Let's see. And what movies do I like to watch? I'm not much of a rewatch movie kind of guy. I'm usually more of a one and done. But I feel like the movie that I've watched the most amount of times in recent years is Edge of Tomorrow, the Tom Cruise one. It's such a good movie. It's a really good movie. It's like a really good movie. You watch the trailer for it, you're like, this looks mediocre. And then you watch the movie, you're like, I love this movie. So I feel like I've actually probably seen that more on repeat in the past couple of years, 3 years than any other. Let's see. Drew, can we see more skateboarding videos? Because if so, collaborate with Braille Skateboarding being the YouTube channel. I have nothing currently planned. And also I've never been in contact with that channel. So not something that's currently on the agenda, but I appreciate these suggestions. Ultra Noob, can you, Nick, post a video of you smashing random stuff? I won't rule it out. Could be fun at some point, but yeah. All right, man. Well, I think I'm gonna. My voice usually starts to get a little bit aggravated, or my throat gets a little bit aggravated with my talking this long and nonstop after about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna wind things down, but I appreciate all you stopping out for the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed, however long you did decide to stay. This will go into an unlisted VOD, but I'm going to add it into my unlisted live stream VOD playlist. So that's like if you go into the playlist section on my channel page, you can find the unlisted VOD playlist there. And then you can go through any and all unlisted VOD live streams I've done. Anyway, but once again, if you do want to check out the new track I've released, it's over on Mare Music, the first link in the description of this stream. And if you want to check out the vlog that's over on the Vlogs and Stuff channel, it's the second link in the description of this stream. Or you can go watch other videos on this channel once you're done here. Or you can go to bed, or you can go and do whatever you're going to do. You can watch other people on YouTube. It's really up to you because you're you, and I'm just behind the screen here, and I can't really tell you what to do. But yeah, anyway, it's been fun, folks. Thanks to all the people who did the super chat thing. It was fun answering your questions, and same for the Twitter people. Again, sorry, I never anticipate so many super chat things coming through, but they still seem to do so. Even though I try to be like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I promise I don't need it. Thank you, Zach, for the last minute contribution in there. But anyway, yeah, thanks for all the people on Twitter. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and all the social media platforms as well. So, okie dokie. I guess I'm going to wrap it up there because my voice is hurting. I will catch you guys